Good afternoon everyone, and welcome back to my home cafe. Today we are going to be looking at the new machine from Nespresso in the vertuo range. This is known as the vertuo creatista. It's their new machine on the line, alongside the original line machine, the Creatista Pro. So what we're going to do today is we're going to have a look at what's in the box, and we'll probably do a follow-up video with getting things cleaned up and setting it up. So for now, let's get things organised, and we will start looking at the machine. Okay, so we've got the box open, got it turned around, we've got a bit of space at the front here to put some things down. What we come across on the top, is a few some paperwork. So looks like there's a welcome offer that you get with the machine from Nespresso. It's probably an offer of some coffee pods and such. And then we have the user manual itself, which tells you how to set it up and whatnot. And then we have a typical safety guide. And this one looks like that's the limited guarantee and warranty with the machine. So what we have first off is we've got here we go, that's the jug that comes with it. So we'll just pop this open and have a quick look at what's inside it without doing too much to it, so then we can set it all up afterwards. But if you have some food here. Right, so just at a glance, nice stainless steel jug, the usual size that Breville and whatnot supply with us. I'm looking at a few bits of information on it. Looks like there's some guidelines inside as to how much milk you would use for recipes and things. So we'll have a look at that one a bit later. Another video. So that's that one. Now we get into some pieces of the unit. So first things up, we have the looks like to be the base tray of the unit. Nice chrome silver finish, very nice. There's the your registration sticker and whatnot, and from the look of it, this is where you would put your jug when you're steaming your milk. And it's worth noting too that there's a little insert there for the jug to actually sit in there and stay still. And that would be where your temperature sensor comes up from the bottom. On the original line series, you don't have that. On some of the other coffee machines, your jug just sits on top. So there, that would be your little cup support, the grate on top, and then you have your base underneath where everything gets rinsed into from when you are making your coffees. That's that part of it. Now it looks like we tackle getting this out of the box. So I think we might just oh no, wait a minute, there's another one in the box there we can take out. Oh, this looks like the free sample of pods that you get with the unit. But incidentally, when I purchased the unit, it actually gave gave me one as well, so this could quite possibly have perhaps been a bit of a bonus with it when you do purchase it through an espresso store. So looks like we have 2 sets of sample pods, so we can have a look at those a bit later. So let's get this out of the box and we can have a better look at it. Okay, now we have it out of the box. It's like a very nice finish to it. Stainless steel finish, which does look good with these particular machines. This looks quite a flash little unit myself. So on the side here we have where we keep our where our pods get ejected into, and that's got a nice brushed anodised finish on it. And it simply just pops into the side of it. There's your steam wand at the front. Now I'm led to believe that this is quite they've done a bit of an upgrade to this particular system from previous steam wand systems. I think they've done the only other machine. I think they've had this particular upgraded type feature, for want of a better word, is on the Breville Barista Touch Impress, which has got the they've called it the auto milk system, with a Q being on the end of it, so it will take various types of milk. So here we look at the back of the machine. It's got a nice sized reservoir on it. And from the look of it, there's no need for water filtering through it. There's a nice little potty at the back for your needle cleaner. So part of the process of getting this set up will be your water hardness test. So I think all in all, it looks like quite a good machine. It's made by Breville, and up on the top here, as usual with the virtual systems, is where your on and off switch is, your open and close for your capsule chamber. But on the right hand side, this time having the milk system, is where your settings are and selections are for your particular drinks. As you're facing the machine, on the left hand side of the top of the panel is where your heat settings are, because you've got 3 different heat settings for your drinks that you make. Then on the right hand side you have your frost settings, and you have 3 levels of milk frost settings that you're going to steam. The lowest, I think, would be for creating flat whites. Possibly in middle would then be for your lattes, and then your highest setting would probably be for cappuccinos and such. And I'm also led to believe that through the pod system with this, it governs the quantity amounts of the drinks that you want to make. And there is a quick start guide, I believe, that tells you, gives you these amounts. For example, well, we can look at that further down the track. So I think on that note, we've just about looked at everything. So we'll now endeavour to wash a few things up and go into the first use video, which we will probably list on a separate video. So on saying that, there's a quick look at the unboxing of it, what you get in the box with it. With any luck, for people that are interested in perhaps looking at one of these, it's given you an insight as to what's in the box and what you get. So if you do like the video, please like it, and subscribe to the channel for future videos if you like, and then hit the notification bell. Then you will be notified of future uploads and future videos that I do with these these coffee machines. So to the people that have subscribed, thank you very much. And as I usually close off with each video, thank you for watching. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the next instalment for the vertuo creatista. So what we've done is we've gone through and followed some of our first use instructions, and we've washed and rinsed our water tank and filled it with water. We've gone through and washed and rinsed our cup support, all the components for the base. So now what we need to do is to go into the system and do a first rinse. So what we do is we turn the machine on by pressing the button at the top here, and that should light everything up, which it has done. It's lit up our cup symbol on top of the machine, and two of our settings for the milk temperature and the milk frother on the milk unit. So we'll give that a few seconds to warm up, which looks like it has done. So then the next thing we need to do is to go into the setting to start the rinse cycle. So by doing that, we have so I've got a litre jug here, which will be enough to compensate for the water. So what we do is we go through and press the cup symbol on the top, which is your power button. Press that 3 times within 2 seconds, and it should start the first rinsing process. So let's get that going. Right, so we can see that's starting to start up. Now this should take a few minutes for it to do this. Now there's an orange light flashing at the top, which is giving us a symbol that it's probably gone into its sequence. Now this will automatically stop once it's done. There we go. So the water started to flow. So the reason we do this is so that it gets rid of any vapour locks or any air locks through the system, and it actually primes the unit so you get a continuous water flow. So we'll leave that there for a second until that side of it finishes. Now I do believe I think we might have to do the milk frothing system as well, so we'll come back shortly.